Chicken and dumplings are hands down my family's all-time favorite meal. Step 1, we're going to get our chicken going. Your chicken, salt, and chicken broth into a large pot. We're going to bring that to a boil and then set a timer for 10 minutes. While that chicken's cooking, we're going to make our dumplings. To a bowl, we're going to add 4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add in 3 good dollops of shortening. Now I'm going to take the back side of my fork. I'm going to cut that shortening into the flour. I hold it with my finger like this and push the shortening down into the flour. This breaks it up and evenly distributes it throughout the flour. This until the flour looks crumbly. There are no large pieces of shortening left. Next, we're going to make a little well. I'll start slowly adding in my milk. Take my hand and I'll start mixing the milk with the flour. The thing about dumplings is you don't have to worry about being gentle with the dough. Mix it together. Add your milk a little at a time till a dough ball forms. So I'm going to flour my surface and then turn my dough out. Then I'm going to knead it just a few times until a smooth ball forms. Flour the rolling pin and roll the dough out until it's real thin. Alright, now I'm going to use a pizza cutter or a knife to cut it into small squares. See right here how thin my dough is. Rub all the dumplings and place into a clean, dry bowl. When the 10-minute timer goes off on the chicken, I'm going to add a half a cup of butter and cover. Once it's melted, I'll remove the top, give it a good stir, add 2 tablespoons of seasoning and 4 more cups of chicken broth. Now once that comes back up to a hard simmer or a light boil, I'm going to start adding in the dumplings. Just going to drop them right in there, a couple at a time. Now it's important not to really stir these. You just want to kind of poke them down in there. Once all the dumplings are added, I'm going to give them a good poke, and then I'll top it. Turn your heat down on the stove so that it's at a steady simmer. I'm going to let it cook like that for about 30 minutes. Every once in a while, I'll check on it and make sure that the chicken is not stuck to the bottom, and I'll give the dumplings a good poke. After about 30 minutes, remove the top, which will cause the liquid to thicken. Now, we want to keep it cooking at a low simmer. Be sure and keep your eye on it because you're going to need to stir it so that it does not stick to the bottom. The thicker it becomes, the more likely that it's going to stick to the bottom. So be careful. And while that's thickening, be sure that you cook you up a mess of biscuits.